Good morning, leopards. Look, I'm back where I started our first videos. I'm back at my mother-in-law's house because my husband Andrew got some builders at his office, so I was booted out of his office, so I can't film there anymore. So I guess we'll be sharing this lovely room again with the painted walls. So I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad that it's Monday. It's the start of a new week, and I would like to show you our calendar up close because a lot of things have changed. Have a look.
Today is Monday the 1st. Oh no! It says there the month is May. Teacher forgot to put June up. It's definitely no longer May. It's the month of June. But you can see I remembered to change the season. The season is winter. Goodbye to autumn. And we are still learning about pets.
So should we quickly run through the calendar? It is Monday, the 1st of May.
No, Teacher Mareka,
As we
it's
said,
June.
the season is winter now. But one thing that's the same is we are going to carry on learning about pets. Remember, before we did Sports and Spirit Week, we learned about pets, and there's still so much I would like to teach you. So we are going to carry on with pets this week. But before we start with learning, there is a special birthday today. Somebody in the leopards class is 5 today. I'll give you some clues and see if you can work it out. She is a girl in our class. She's quite quiet. She's an excellent artist. She's got long, dark hair, beautiful brown eyes, and she loves books. Who is the birthday girl? I hope you guessed Ariana. It's Ariana's birthday today. Let's sing for her. Let me just first light my candle. There we go. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Ariana. Happy birthday to you. And I would like to sing to you in Afrikaans. Veel geluk, Ariana, omdat jy verjaar. Mag die Here jou seën en nog baie jare spaar. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. And a 5th hip hip. Hooray! Blow your candle, Ariana. Come close. Blow, 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 blow. I have to help you. Yay! I hope you've got a magical day today, sweetheart. All right. Let's do a bit of counting. Now, this morning, I'd like to have a look at some Zulu numbers again, because on Mondays we do Zulu with Priscilla. Kunye, kubili, kutatu, kune, kuhlanu, and I've added number 6 today, isitupa. Let's do it again. Kunye, kubili, kutatu, kune, kuhlanu, isitupa. Well done. I would like us to learn about the pictures that we see on a dice. The dice pictures tell us about numbers. And if you can learn what they look like, you don't have to count the spots each time. If you recognize the picture, you'll know that picture is for number 2 or that picture is for number 6. So that's why we are practicing 1 to 6. So for this morning's numeracy ring, you will need 6 lids or 6 balls of cotton wool or maybe 6 hair clips will also be fine. Any small 6 things. So I'll give you some time to quickly go and fetch 6 things. Even 6 buttons will work. Go and fetch 6 things quickly. Are you back? All right. We'll start with number 1. What is 1 in Zulu? Yes, it's kunye. The picture for kunye, the picture for number 1 is easy because it's only 1. So take one of the things you brought and put 1 in front of you. I've got some lids here that I will use. 1. What is after 1? 2, yes. And in Zulu, what do we call number 2? Kubili. On a dice, it's also an easy picture because it's just 2 next to each other. So take a second thing and put it next to 1 to make the picture for 2. Now 2 can be like that, or depends how you turn it, 2 can be like that. What is after number 2? Number 3, kutatu. Let's find number 3 on the dice. 3 dots and 3 together make a line. So number 3, you've got different ways. You can either pack them in a row or you can make a shape with them. Now what shape do you know with only 3 sides and 3 corners? Yes, a triangle. I like to teach my friends that this is the picture for number 3 because it reminds us about triangles, and triangles are all about 3s. So make a picture for number 3, please. Now what is after 3? Number 4. And what is number 4 in Zulu? Kune. Yes. Now 4 is also an easy picture because you know a shape with 4 sides that are the same and 4 corners. What shape is that? Yes, it's a square. Look, the top of my box here is a square, and I'm going to make a square with my lid, so I must just move them a bit. If you put them tightly together, they make a square. 1, 2, 3, 4 lids. Now what is after number 4? Number 5. What is 5 in Zulu? I didn't hear you. Yes, kuhlano. Yes. Let's make 5. Let me show you the picture for 5. 5 is a special one because 5 is a flower. So you'll need to do a bit of shuffling here. You make your square a bit bigger. Then it's still a square and it's still 4. And your 5th one, you add in the center of the flower. And that is the dice picture for number 5. Can you see? Right. Now we added number 6 today. Who can remember what is 6 in Zulu? Let me quickly have a look. Isitupa. Yes. So you should have one object left, and we are going to make the picture for 6. 6 is 2 lines. Remember, number 3 you could make a line or a triangle, but 6 we can make 2 lines of 3 in each. And that's the dice picture for 6. So let me move mine up a bit. And I'll add my other one, my last one. There we go. And now you've got 6. So practice your shape pictures or your dice pictures with lids, or you can do it with buttons or with marbles even, so that you can remember what the pictures look like. And then when you play snakes and ladders or any kind of dice game, you can start learning what they are without counting. Now today we are also going to learn about pets and where they stay. All these different kind of pets, they don't necessarily sleep in our bed, do they? Some people allow their doggies or cats to sleep with them in the bed. I can't. You've seen my Ella and Kenzo. They are too big. There won't be space for me in the bed. Remember our story about Lisa who can't sleep? She had too many things in her bed, and the same with our pets. So all of these pets have special places where they live or where they sleep. Let me show you some pictures.
Let's look at dogs first. Most dogs stay inside, but it often helps to have a little kennel where they can stay outside if we go out. What about a kitty cat? I'm sure they prowl around at night, but they do like to cozy up in a basket at home. Chickens also need a warm place to sleep. They can stay in a chicken coop. Look at this big chicken coop. Pet bunnies like to stay warm and cozy too. Pet bunnies sleep in a large cage called a hutch. What about fish? Fish actually have quite a few options. Some fish are able to stay in a fish bowl like this little goldfish. But other fish, like tropical fish, need a bigger space with a filter like an aquarium. These three cutie pies are budgie birds. Budgie birds stay in a cage. You get small cages and you get big cages. This little fellow is a hamster. Hamsters like to play in colourful, playful cages like this one. Ooh, this is what teacher would like. Hello, Mr. Tarantula. Tarantulas stay in a little glass or plastic box called a terrarium. I've included horses here because horses can also stay in a city. Many people keep horses to go on rides over the weekends, and then you keep them in a stable. Look at this lovely big stable.
Now let's have a look. I've got a game with pets and where they stay. Can you remember, what does a parrot need? Yes, a parrot needs a cage. What about a fish? What does a fish need? He needs a fish bowl or a fish tank. A tank usually has a motor and a filter system that circulates the water, so it's a bit better than a fish bowl. A kitty cat? Where does a kitty cat sleep? Does she sleep in a kennel? What about a fish bowl? No, cats hate getting wet, right? Well, my game has given this kitty cat a basket to sleep in. And what about a dog? A dog can sleep outside or inside. I think it's better if they sleep inside. They say that it's better because then the doggies will also protect you. But our game has given our dog a kennel. So this doggy can go in his kennel maybe when it rains in the day and he's outside. And lastly, I've got a spider. My spider has a picture, but I'm sure Muhammad Zidan's spider doesn't live in this house. Here I've got a spider web. Muhammad Zidan, I wonder where your spider lives. Can you remember what we call that little house for a spider? Yes, it's a terrarium. I would like to read to you some animal riddles. Some of the animals are pets. Listen carefully. How do you stop a dog from barking in the back of a seat of the car? You put him in front, of course. What animals need to be oiled? Mice do because they squeak.
Squeak,
That's
squeak,
a funny one.
squeak, squeak.
What kind of bird is like a car? A goose is like a car because they both honk. When is it bad luck to have a black cat follow you?
Meow.
When you are a mouse. What is a good way to keep a dog off the street? Put him in a barking lot, not a parking lot. That's a silly one. Why are fish so smart? Because they always go around in schools. You get that one? Because you call it a school of fish. Funny book. Let's have a look at our green bag. Thank you, Leopard, for holding my bag. If you could live in any kind of house, any place in the world or anywhere in the world, where would you live?